Okay, I haven't vlogged for a few days. It's been a while since I've vlogged. Just been busy. I finished up one vlog, and I'm gonna try to put out videos almost every day. I'm not gonna guarantee that I'm gonna put out videos every single day, but I think the best way to keep ahead of this thing is to put out videos every day. So what I'll do is I'll put out a video every day. What I'll do is, so the first day I do it today, I'll prepare the videos for today, then I'll edit it and put it up on YouTube the next day. So I'm gonna get to work on doing that more. Yeah, let's put it at 122. I had to go in yesterday and fix my, I had to go and add a bunch of B-roll, and I'm really not liking 4K, because every time I play the video and then all of a sudden I play the B-roll over it, I can't even see it. Yeah, I'm gonna stick with 1080p. So I'll be shooting that over to the library. That's the other reason I want to shoot in 1080 and keep it in 1080. It's a lot easier to export out. The file sizes are not huge, and it'll make my vlogs a lot more enjoyable to watch. You want to sit around and watch 50 to 60 minutes of my video, so you won't have to sit there and, oh, he's got all these videos are so long, I know a lot of you young people don't have the retention span of a fly. You fly to this one spot, you fly to that one spot, and then you're bored, and then you move on to the next spot. Actually, flies are actually quite retention. They have quite good retention. They like to stay in one spot. But anyways, today is December 28th. Sorry, November 28th. December. What are you talking about, Michael? Yeah, it's November 28th. I got a bunch of stuff to do. I'm probably going to run over to Burger King, grab something to eat. We'll do a little sit down. I can actually I can do the sit down videos now. I can now go back in the playroom and sit there. A lot of times nobody goes back there. Some people do, some people don't. For the most part, people don't go back there. I was actually shocked that they actually let people go in the playroom now. It's kind of a shocker. Yeah, it's a big shocker to me. So, no clear day again. Once again, no clear day. I'm happy though. I read online on Amazon that the GoPro 9 right now is going for, this way, Joe. It's going for $329.99. They shot it down $70. Wow. Thank you, because that will make my life that much easier. I'll be much more happier with that price. That price is more appreciative. I appreciate that price. I don't want it to be, crazy amount of money. So, yeah. So I guess maybe I kind of cut myself off early on that one part of I was talking about my one video that I was editing up. I had to add B-roll to it. Somehow or another, when I was facing it towards me, I was kind of tucking it in towards me, and that's where I made my mistake. And then I had to go and do B-roll. I had to lay it over top the actual video because half my head's practically cut off. A lot of times, like, yeah, we know you got a nice beard, Michael. Who wants that, So I had to go in there and shoot a bunch of B-roll in there. And then I had to cut out one piece, because when I merged the audio, I forgot to mute the bad audio. I accidentally forgot to mute the external audio. The internal audio from the GoPro. So I had to remove that part. Well, luckily that wasn't a big chunk. It was like just 2 minutes. Actually, it was me actually talking about my battery from the audio, but that's about it. Anyways, back to life. I was going to talk for a few minutes while I'm walking here about the fact that scripture memorization. and how you can do it without being so boggled down. Everybody thinks, well, I don't got time to memorize verses all week, every week. Or, I can't go and review them every single week, you know. Truth is, you're not supposed to review them every week. Yeah, you can review them weekly, but I'm telling you right now, the verses you try to review weekly will not stick in your memory to the long term. There's a trick. Say them weekly for like a couple of weeks, like 3 or 4 weeks. Then say it monthly. Now you say, how do you know that, Michael? I'm telling you, I'm going to tell you a secret. Psalms 40 verses 1 through 5. I was quoting it weekly for a long while, and then so I forget it. And then I moved it over to monthly. And for a while, I was saying Psalms 41 through 5, Psalms 1, Psalms 23, Psalms 63 verses 1 through 4, and a couple others. At first, when I said it monthly, it was hard. Somebody just rolled down the window and said something to me. I think it's somebody I know, but I don't know for certain. So what you want to do when you're doing memorization, when you recite, when you memorize stuff. I'm doing it with doctrine now. And I'm going to tell you a secret. I'm going to tell you a big fat secret. Review it weekly, like 3 or 4 times, then say it once a month. Even though it might be hard once a month. The trick is, you're tricking your brain. It's a hack. It's a little hack to the brain. You can memorize gobs and gobs of scripture in the teaching if you follow this little hack. Number 1, memorize it. That is, if it's a brand spanking new, memorize it. Say like 4 or 5 days and review it weekly for like 2, 3, 4 weeks. Then pick a day in the month and say it monthly for a very long time. And you might think there's no way it will work. Well, when you go to say it monthly, yeah, it's going to be a little tough, and you're probably going to go back and look at it and look at it. But you just recite it once a month. Eventually, you'll get to the point where you won't look at it, you won't see it, you won't even imagine. It won't even click in your mind that you have to look at the card anymore. You'll just be saying it once a month. And eventually, after that, you got to move it to, well, you could say it once every couple of months, you know. I could say Psalms 23 once every year if I wanted to, and it would be strong in the memory. I could say Psalms 1. I can say Psalms 1 to this day like the back of my hand. But you know how I am, though. If you don't know the teaching behind it, it's pointless. So it's best to know the teaching of what you're. It's best to know doctrine, so you can divide truth from error. This is why I say do this. This is why I say memorize the doctrine. Does it add extra little bit of work? Absolutely. It adds a little bit of work, but it secures teaching. So when somebody comes at you with their gobbledygook, their slop, you can know how to defend it. That's why I'm for doctrine. I mean, you people, they say, well, you're scuffling about doctrine. I'm like, no, I'm wanting to know truth from error. I'm not scuffling, I'm defending. And yes, I do apply it. The more doctrine you have in your life, the easier it is to win this battle in this life. And when you learn that little hack to your brain, you learn how to do that, you'll be amazed at how much you can learn. How much, just try it. Try that little hack. Walk as you memorize. Say it once every day for like 5 days. Once a week for like 2 to 3 weeks, whatever. And say it once a month for quite a while until you can recite it with ease. Once you can say it without looking at it, and you got it mastered. And I say after you got it mastered, do it once every 2 to 3 months. And believe me, those are the verses you're going to meditate on the most. That is the stuff you're going to meditate on. That is the stuff you're going to feed on. So yeah, that's where it boils down to in memorization. And I'm telling you, this is not hard work. This makes it easy. I'm just giving you the best hack in the whole entire world. You want to know who I learned that from? I don't promote his theology, and I don't promote what he teaches. Steven Anderson. Yeah, that's right, Steven Anderson. But I am no way saying go listen to his sermons because he's rock solid biblically, which he's not. He's not rock solid. But I learned that. I tweaked my stuff that way. You could learn lots and lots of good theology, lots and lots of good doctrine. You could be strong in the Word if you'd follow these principles. And don't get caught up in your own little agenda, your own mindset, your own thinking. You'll grow. But if you get caught up in your own little world, and all that matters is you don't take the time. I mean, this only takes, to do this, it should take you no more than half an hour. You spend more than that on YouTube or your stupid TV shows. Does not God get recognition? You want to know people who are going to be strong? So how do you know the stuff you know? Because I meditate. And, oh yeah, I put on a subtitle on there about Timothy, saying, I rebuked Timothy. I forgave him, but I also rebuked him for what he said to me. I rebuked him on Facebook because he wouldn't listen to me face to face. He won't give me a word in edgewise, so I'll just do it on Facebook. That way he can't cut me off while I'm talking. What you can't say with your mouth, say with your pencil, or a typewriter, or the computer. You know? So I used it and schooled him on theology. Good theology. Showing that I'm not an idiot, and I wasn't gossiping. Man, I have friends on Facebook that go to the real life church. I don't hate them. I'll chat it up with them for hours on end. I don't mind. That is so stupid. Why would I gossip about them? So I did that. I said I forgave him and stuff like that. That's the kind of water under the bridge. But anyways, it was something he needed. All he said was, love you, brother. So in other words, he had no defense to make against it. He knew he was in the wrong. How it came about, he left me a message on Facebook, that little messenger thing, I don't know what they call it, but he left me a message on there. He asked for my forgiveness, something he did. I guess well, that's the sign of humbleness there. But he's still got some issues, you know? If you live godly, you're going to suffer persecution. I'm going to tell you right now. If you live godly in this world, you're going to suffer persecution. I think I'm going to pick this up after Burger King. I don't want to have too many clips here, though I got to edit 20,000. Luckily, this is in 1080. It won't be as hard to edit. So I'll pick this up back at Burger King. So I'm going to go there and eat something and meditate, and then I'm going to go out and memorize my stuff. Ones I want to do monthly. And then think about getting some new doctrines, new verses, and teaching on it. Done. I'm going to go off and do my meditation. Because I couldn't really do much right there. There was a guy sitting in the playroom. It's alright, I don't mind. So I'm going to head across the bridge. Go to an area, try to meditate and memorize some scripture. Recite some scripture and then meditate. And do some reflecting on my verses that I'm trying to memorize. It'll be one of those days where it's kind of slow. So, I've become quite a bit lost in my time with not reciting scripture like I should. And Truth be told, I memorize so that I can be strong. I don't memorize so I can be weak. I memorize so I can be strong in the Word. I don't want to be weak. You know, I want to be uplifted, encouraged, you know. Be built up on the Word, not built up on my own ideas. So, I was looking at a few passages or some verses that I could do to put theology and doctrine behind. Right now I'm going to go and do the passages. I think the passages right now would be something I'm doing right now. I got to recite Psalms 103 verses 1 through 4. Somebody's walking right now. Probably be stopping this in a minute because I'm going to head across the bridge because I want to do like a sit down video. So I'm going to probably stop this in a couple minutes. Or I might just let it go and we'll just walk on. Pretend like we're just holding the camera. I don't care if they say I need to consent. I'm on a public sidewalk. This is a public spot. I'm not going to just stop recording because they say so. I mean, I'd rather them have no issue with me, but that's okay. So, you know. Hi there. So that wasn't that bad, I guess, you know. I guess it's supposed to start raining. I don't know. We'll see. The clouds look like they're starting to clear out a little bit, actually. If I look at it closely, the clouds look like they're clearing out somewhat. So yeah, I'm gonna start to do daily vlogs. Sometimes they'll be short videos. They won't be long. It's just how it goes. Sometimes they're gonna be long. Sometimes they're gonna be short. I don't know. Sometimes they'll be like 15, 20 minutes, whatever. I think I can live with doing that kind of videos. I don't want to vlog with my phone. I mean, you know the Samsung A01, if that thing had stabilization, I'd probably vlog with that more. But it doesn't have stabilization on it. And the newer ones, they blow you out of proportion. So I'm not vlogging with that either. So it's GoPro. File's gonna be a little bit bigger, but that's okay. Image is a little bit better quality on the GoPro anyways. And I can't trust the Samsung A42. I'm glad it didn't blow me out of proportion. Sometimes, there's times where it just goes great, and then all of a sudden there's days it's like, it just changes weird lighting on you, like, immediately. It's like, why are you doing this? What's your problem, stupid thing? Function properly. Quit malfunctioning. Quit screwing up. Alright, I'm to that spot. I think I'm gonna go and start doing it. Get into my memorization. I'm doing a time lapse right now. The GoPro. It is at 13 seconds. I'm just gonna sit there and let do the time lapse. I did my passages of Psalms 103 verse 1 to 4. I gotta create a monthly folders for my phone. I think that would be helpful. As always, there's people here. This rig up here has been sitting there for a while. And there's people that just sit in their rigs and don't do anything. And dog crap everywhere. Yeah, what am I gonna do though? So when I get the GoPro 9, let's say I'm doing a time lapse with the GoPro 8, then I can just bring the GoPro 9 up to the GoPro 8 and do that. It's nice out here, but you know, sometimes I just I come out here to meditate. Sometimes Tammy, she rushes me home so fast. It's like, really? You gotta rush me home that fast? That's where Eric's staying at right now, but I'm just gonna let that time lapse go for like, 30, 40 seconds. Maybe do a time warp. People might ask me, why do you do those time lapse and time warps? Well, it shows the progression of my day. That's the whole reason I'm doing it, is to show the progression of my day, Oh, there's that lighting going down. See that? It's starting to light up a little bit. It's doing that EV composition. I hate that. That's why I set my EV composition to low. Well, Eric might not be there right now, He might not be over there. He might be at church right now. Yeah, so put up a short vlog yesterday on my vlog channel. There was about one kitty. I guess it's supposed to be entertaining. It is. So, it is. I'm going to see where that time lapse is at right now. Should go see where that's at. I should definitely see where that time lapse is at. I wonder if it's at 30 seconds or something. The only problem with these is that it kind of sucks the battery dry pretty fast. So let's check that out. 25 seconds. What was the battery life? Battery life 60%, 61%. Okay. I'm testing this out to see if I'm going to blow out of proportion. Sometimes I do, sometimes I don't. Sometimes it'll blow me right out of proportion. Right now it seems to not be doing it. The wind's picking up a little bit, but that's okay. I'm not worried about that. It's kind of unusual though for this time of the year. It usually doesn't have this much wind. We do, but we don't. When you got wind when it's bare freezing cold out here, it sucks. We had some snow, but that's all but gone. I think you can see. Yeah, you can see it over there. So anyways, boy, it hurts my arm to hold it like this. Anyways, just seeing where that time lapse is at, so I wonder if I should go check it out. Yeah, we're gonna go see where it's at. We're gonna go see where it's at. Okay. Oh, you see that right there? It's blowing me out of proportion right there. Oh yeah, that's where it's starting to blow me out.